Shalawaam, all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, Yahawashi, double honors unto the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, chassad to all our sincere brethren throughout the four winds. And today I just want to get into this article. And basically it goes into the health benefits of honey. And as you can see, the title of the article is Liquid Gold, 7 Health Benefits of Honey That Can Heal Your Whole Body. Alright, I'm just going to get right into it and get some scriptures. Honey contains a treasure chest of hidden nutritional and medicinal value for centuries. The sweet golden liquid from the beehive is a popular kitchen staple, loaded with antibacterial and antifungal properties that have been used since the early days of Egyptian tombs. Honey's scientific superpowers contribute to its vastly touted health benefits for the whole body. The healthy natural sweetener offers many nutritional benefits, depending on its variety. Excuse me. Raw honey is the unpasteurized version of commonly used honey, and only differs in its filtration, which helps extend its shelf life. And also when they do this pasteurized, whenever you see that like on a drink or like on a product or anything, basically the pasteurization process takes all the health benefits out of whatever it is that that you consuming. All right. Um, of commonly used honey. I'm sorry, raw honey is the unpasteurized version of commonly used honey and only differs in its filtration, which it helps extends its shelf life. A tablespoon of raw honey contains 64 calories. It's fat-free, cholesterol-free, and sodium-free, says the Natural Honey Board. Its composition is roughly 80% carbohydrates, 18% water, and 2% vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. Typically, honey is sweet, but can be cruel to infants. Spores of Clostridium botulinum bacteria found in dirt and dust, which can contaminate honey, may lead to infant botulism and produce a toxin inside the body that can cause muscle weakness and breathing problems. The Mayo Clinic recommends waiting until after 12 months of age to give infants honey. Consumption is safe for older adults and kids, since they have a mature digestive system that can handle the spores. Alright. Consume honey responsibly and read the numerous health benefits of this liquid gold. Alright, 1. Alleviates allergies. Alright. You can actually use honey, to alleviate your allergies. Honey's anti-inflammatory effects and ability to soothe coughs has led to the belief that it can reduce seasonal allergy symptoms. Although there are no clinical studies proving its efficacy, Dr. Matthew Bernick, a board-certified naturopathic doctor practicing at Rocky Mountain Wellness Center in Fort Collins, Colorado, told Medical Daily in an email, a common theory is that honey acts like a natural medicine. It contains small amounts of pollen, which if the body is exposed to small amounts of it, it can trigger an immune response that produces antibodies to the pollen. After repeated exposure, you should build up these antibodies, and the body should become accustomed to that presence, so that less histamine is released, resulting in a lesser allergic response. Right? So basically, the honey has a certain reaction in your immune system, that helps you fight off your cold. All right, helps lessen your allergic response. And Esau searches all of this out. The scripture tells you in the book of Ezekiel, I believe it's 28th chapter. Thou art wiser than Daniel. All right, which is talking about Esau, which is the so-called white man that runs the world. Says that he's wiser than Daniel. Why is he wise? Because he searches all of this out. He knows how to use the herbs to heal himself. He knows how to make chemtrails, etc. But we don't really need the validation of Esau when we have the scriptures. All right. And I want to get this scripture. This is the book of Psalms. All right. This is chapter 104 and verse 14. It's talking about the Most High, whose real name in the Hebrew is Yahawah. His son's name is Yahawashi. He calls it the grass to grow for the cattle and the herb for the service of man. All right. That they may bring forth food out of the earth. Basically, what they're saying is the herb, for the service of man. And honey is a herb. All right. The bees use their pollen, and then you get the honey. All right, which is a herb that you can use for service of man, which you can really use it, how you see fit to use it. Or basically for whatever element that you have, basically. Let's bring that out again. You know, he caused the grass to grow for the cattle and herb for the service of man. You know, you're supposed to use the herbs to serve you. And the herbs help your body in a variety of different ways. You know, that's why Esau has to put out all these GMOs to kill you, because if you eat the natural food from the earth, it's going to make sure that you live long. It's going to make sure that you're healthy. And Esau doesn't want that. All natural energy drink. Honey is an excellent source of all natural energy. At just 17 grams of carbohydrates per tablespoon, this natural unprocessed sugar, fructose, and glucose directly enter the bloodstream and can deliver a quick boost of energy. The rise in blood sugar acts as a short-term energy source for your workout, especially in longer endurance exercises. Bernanke said that there is a con to adding honey to your workout. If your goal is in exercising is to increase muscle mass, working out on an empty stomach the first thing in the morning is the best way to go, when your body is in starvation mode upon waking up. Alright? And you start exercising, you release insulin, like growth factor, which will help you build bulk, he said. Bernanke does warn this only works when blood sugars are low. Boost memory. The sweet nectar is loaded in antioxidants that may help prevent cellular damage and loss within the brain. A 2011 study published in Menopause found a daily spoonful of Malaysian honey may boost postmenopausal woman's memory, which can provide an alternative therapy for the hormone-related intellectual decline. After 4 months of taking 20 grams of honey a day, the women were more likely to have better short-term memory than their counterparts who took hormone pills. Honey's ability to help the body absorb calcium, according to Bernanke, helps aid brain health. The brain needs calcium in order to process thought and make decisions. As our populations continue to get older and older, the likelihood of dementia setting in because of poor intake of vitamins and minerals continues to get higher and higher, he said. And dementia, which means that you have a poor memory, basically. Alright. Alright, now honey can also be used as a cough suppressant. Honey can be the all-natural cure when it comes to pesky colds. A persistent cough that won't go away can easily be remedied with 2 teaspoons of honey. Just that simple. 2 teaspoons of honey. Not no damn Benadryl. None of that bullshit. According to a 2012 study published in the journal Pediatrics, children between the ages of 1 and 5 with nighttime cough due to colds cough less frequently when they receive 2 teaspoons of honey 30 minutes before bed. The golden liquid's thick consistency help coat the throat, while the sweet taste is believed to trigger nerve endings that protect the throat from incessant coughing. Honey is believed to be as effective as the common cough suppressant ingredient dextromethorphan. That's some genetically modified shit. It can be used in treating upper respiratory tract infections. Honey is also good for asthma. Sleep aid. Honey can be an aid to help for sleepless nights. Similar to sugar, honey can cause a rise in insulin and release serotonin, a neurotransmitter that improves mood and happiness. The body converts serotonin into melatonin, a chemical compound that regulates the length and quality of sleep. Renee Fick, registered dietitian and lead dietitian nutritionist at Seattle Sutton's Health Eating in Chicago, told Medical Daily in an email. Moreover, honey also contains several amino acids, including tryptophan, that is commonly associated with turkey. Honey's steady rise in insulin, according to Bernanke, causes the toughening honey to enter the brain, where it's then converted into serotonin and then into melatonin, which is a sleep aid. This hormone is responsible for regulating sleep and wake cycles. You know, which that's also good for your pineal gland, and your dreams and whatnot. Treats dandruff. Honey can bring temporary relief to the scalp by targeting dandruff. A 2001 study published in the European Journal of Medical Research found applying honey diluted with 10% warm water to problem areas and leaving it on for 3 hours before rinsing led to its relief and no scaling within a week. Skin lesions healed within 2 weeks, and patients even showed an improvement in hair loss. The patients did not relapse after 6 months of use. Thanks to honey antibacterial properties, it can also treat seborrheic dermatitis and dandruff, which are caused often by an overgrowth of fungus. Moreover, honey has an anti-inflammatory properties, which address the redness and itching of scalp, Bernanke said. Now, honey also treats wounds and burns. Honey is a natural antibiotic that can act both internally and externally. It can be used as a conventional treatment for wounds and burns by disinfecting wounds and sores from major species of bacteria such as methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus, I don't know how to pronounce that word, aureus. A 2005 study published in the British Journal of Surgery found all but one of patients who suffered from wounds and leg ulcers showed remarkable improvement after applying a topical application of honey. Dr. Ryan Bradford, a breast surgical oncologist in St. Louis, Missouri, told Medical Daily in an email, Manuka honey has antibacterial properties for wound healing. The precursor for the active antibacterial agent, metglycoxal, comes from the nectar of Manuka trees. A specialized research unit at the University of Waikato is looking into the conversion to the active product, he said. Honey has been utilized for its medicinal purpose for over 2,000 years and continues its legacy as a multi-purpose health aid. And now you have it, man. You can definitely get into the herbs to heal yourself. And honey is one of the herbs that's like it serves more than one purpose. As do all the herbs, basically. I just want to get into this other article real quick. It basically talks about the many different uses for honey. It gets in more in detail. The name of the article, 20 uses for honey. It's from the Huffington Post. I'll put the link in the description box. Alright. Superpowers and parasitic cleansing. Honey, who knew? It was brought to my attention last week that September is in fact National Honey Month. Honey gets an entire month to itself. Why, yes, it certainly does. Turns out that Americans consume 1.5 pounds of honey per person annually, and there are more than 300 types of honey in the USA alone. That's impressive. And we figured that if honey gets to be honored all month long, the least we could do is give you 20 different uses for it. Alright, and the first use they got here is just like, you can put it on your lips. If you have chapped lips or whatever. Did you know that making your own lip balm is as easy as tracking down some almond oil, beeswax, and honey? Sure is. Makes you feel a little guilty about, that $10 version you picked up at the health food store. Alright. Make your own honey moisturizer. If you got a handful of sweet smelling herbs like thick lavender, you can use it to make your homemade lotion or whatever. Alright. You can also use it, of course, to eat it, And this one they got here, number 4, is spiritual, Prepare for the end of the world. You never know what's going to happen, so stock it now. It's that spiritual, Which if you're a man of the Lord, the scripture says, my servant shall eat, my servant shall drink, roughly paraphrasing, Drink it. We all know a drop of honey in tea is good for a sore throat, but you can add it to most drinks for an extra energy boost. You know, you don't need to drink no damn 5 hour. You don't need to drink no damn Monster and all that bullshit. You just get you some water, put some honey in there or tea or whatever. Make a salad. Right, you can give yourself a facial. It's good for your skin. All right. Take it right before a workout. You know, and this is one of the ones I found most interesting. Remove parasites. Guarded post, Southeast Asia backpacking trip bug that just won't leave you alone. Mix up a good blend of honey, water, and vinegar, and you'll be quickly on your way to being parasite free. You know, because all the fucked up food we eating today, never know how many parasites you might have in your system. You know, it's good for your wounds. It could cure a hangover. You know, it's good for your skin. You know, it's good for your hair, of course. It's good to preserve fruit. You know, you can put it in your tub and help relax you. It's also good for weight loss. You know, well, what were you expecting with a list? With a list this long, it had to be pretty apparent that honey is in fact a wonder food. And as it turns out, you can even make it part of your next weight loss plan. Honey is actually a substitute for sugar, and it also helps speed up metabolism. You know, just remember all things in moderation. You know, and that's the spirit. Because the scripture says, you know, as I found honey, eat so much as is sufficient for you. You know. You know, and that's basically it for the articles. You know, I just want to get a few scriptures and I'll close it out. Alright, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38. We'll just start at verse 1. Honor a physician with the honor due unto him, for the uses which you may have of him. For the Lord, Yahawashi, hath created him. For of the Most High cometh healing. Right? And, alright. Salakia. For of the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king. You know, even though the Most High creates herbs, you know, the Most High is putting the spirit on those herbs to when you use it, it heals you. Alright, the skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. The Lord, Yahawashi, had created medicines out of the earth. You know, not out of Walgreens, not out of Tops, not out of Winn-Dixie, and all these bullshit drugstores. And he that is wise would not abhor them. Alright, abhor, when you look that word up, it means to shrink away from. Basically, to stay away from. Alright, you just stay away from natural honey that comes from the earth. But you'll go and get some damn fucking Robitussin for your cough or whatever. Alright, was not the water made sweet with wood, that the virtue thereof might be known? And he had given men skill, that he might be honored in his marvelous works. With such doth he heal men and take away their pains. You know, of such doth the apothecary make a confection, and of his works there is no end. And from him is peace all over the earth. My son, in thy sickness be not negligent, but pray unto the Lord, and he will make thee whole. You know, above all things, you gotta pray to the Lord, because if the Most High is, and you know, can't help you, then nothing can. You know, so you gotta pray to the Lord. You know, it's all about faith. You know, you gotta have faith to take herbs and to use the herb anyway. You know, that goes back to Hebrews chapter 11. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for. You know, you might take a herb. You know, you hope that you hope that it heals you. You know, the evidence of things not seen. You know, the book of Hebrews 11 chapter tells you about faith, and this, you know, it's pretty straightforward. You know, faith is the evidence of things not seen. Alright, so you gotta have faith to pick up a herb, get into herbs, you know, pray to the Most High, you know, be not negligent to the Most High in your illness, you know, because the Most High is the one that gives you faith to go out and take a herb, you know, especially because the weather changing, you know, it's getting to get, you know, this winter season. You know, encourage you brothers out there, you sisters out there, you know, get into the herbs, you know, give your children the herbs, you know, don't be, you know, give your children the herbs. So if you can help it, you know, keep your kids away from getting vaccinated, you know, and all that, because all that shit just breaks down your immune system and kills you slowly. You know, that's basically all I wanted to get into today, So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, by Hashem Yahawashi. Double honors unto the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, the shalawaam, chassad, all to to all the akim throughout the four winds. I pray that you brothers and sisters got edified. Shalom.